Yo, what up, it's your man, What up if you're new? Welcome. If you're returning, what up though? Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. Appreciate you being here. I appreciate you. Here we go. Another react video. It's top 10 movies experience massive backlash. This is WatchMojo-Top10. Please subscribe to them. They make great lists. You might not always agree. You might disagree, whatever. I don't really know how to get that research. I don't know. But they usually make good lists. I usually don't complain. But anyways, we just jump straight into it. I'm guessing by this thumbnail, Forrest Gump makes the list probably around the fourth to third way mark. But alright, let's do it.
They're the movies some continue to love and others love to hate.
So enjoy it. Stop crying.
Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 movies with massive backlash.
Let's see what they go.
Everyone in North Korea will be watching.
For this list, we are taking a look at movies that were highly acclaimed when they first came out, but have since received an adverse reaction from a large section of the audience.
I know this seems like a scary thing, but it's not.
Just because the film incurs backlash doesn't necessarily mean it's bad or undeserving of its initial praise.
You get me what I need, I'll see to it you get your legs back when you rotate home.
The universal love these films once had, however, is now contested by equally passionate distaste.
You gotta make me back. I can't concentrate. You want me to look?
Calm down.
You gotta do something.
However, we're excluding films that received backlash from their directors, writers, or people they might have been based on.
Sorry I had a fight in the middle of your Black Panther party.
Number 10. Shakespeare in Love.
Romeo, a young man of Verona. A comedy by William Shakespeare.
As it is a well-made, funny, and romantic film, Shakespeare in Love would probably get much less grief had it come out in a lesser year for movies.
You will not tell.
Shakespeare in Love.
I love you, and
Shout out
me, you will
the
bind
scary
my breast
movie.
and buy me a
The
boy's
Waynes
wig.
are hilarious.
Unfortunately, its lasting appeal has been diminished by the fact that it allegedly stole Best Picture from Saving Private Ryan.
My duty, my lord.
Many feel Steven Spielberg's war epic has held up better over time.
I just seen
Even Harrison
Saving.
Ford looked displeased when he opened the Oscar envelope.
I do not know how to undress a man.
It's strange to me too.
Like Romeo and Juliet, Shakespeare in Love might have started as a comedy, but its lifespan has ended in tragedy.
Bruh. Saving Private Ryan is amazing. How did this win? The white people and they look
Number 9.
nutlets.
The Twilight
They look nuts
franchise.
standing up.
What does that mean?
I'm sorry.
After Stephanie Meyer's bestseller got the big screen treatment, half of the human population rejoiced, while the other half was indifferent.
I don't believe that.
The more attention Twilight got, and the more MTV Movie
like
Awards it
all this
won, the
deep
more annoyed
grief.
people became.
For real. She was just so
I don't care.
petty and weak.
That annoyance quickly turned to feverish anger, as if the franchise was Satan's spawn. While even once diehard fans are starting to admit Twilight received more success than it deserves, it's also possible we've given it more hate than it deserves.
Why did you hate me so much when we met?
At least we can all agree Bella does not deserve any happiness.
We shouldn't be friends.
You really should have figured that out a little earlier.
Number
Dang.
8. The Hobbit,
Wow.
An Unexpected Journey.
Never seen
I'm
it.
looking for someone to share in an adventure.
Although most of us knew The Hobbit didn't need to be 3 movies, we were just excited to revisit Middle-earth and went along on Bilbo's unexpected journey.
An adventure.
At first, it was fun to see Gandalf and Gollum again. After sitting through the trilogy's following chapters, however, Peter Jackson was officially trying our patience.
Readers, shut up.
Because The Hobbit began as a relatively short children's novel, many concurred this drawn-out adaptation had more filler than a never-ending soap opera.
Hardly the stuff of legend.
Perhaps a director's cut, or better yet, a fan cut is in order.
I wish you all the luck in the world.
They had to add something if it was a children's book.
What was also unexpected was the mixed result over the new 48 frames per second tech used, with many moviegoers finding it less than an improvement.
So be it.
Number 7. Signs.
There's some monsters in my room. Can I have a glass of water?
Just as M. Night Shyamalan has endured one of the most brutal backlashes of all time, so have several of his movies.
So the aliens can't read our minds.
Oh.
Signs was an enormous critical and financial success when it came out, seemingly cementing Shyamalan's legacy as a master storyteller.
Won't let anything bad happen to you. I don't want you to die.
Then folks started to think about the film's plot and realized several things didn't add up.
I don't think they like water.
It's hard to believe we initially overlooked the idea that water and puny weapons defeated these superiorly intelligent aliens.
Meryl, swing away.
With this in mind, many people can't get through Signs now without laughing hysterically. Number 6, Forrest Gump.
Forrest Gump is a great movie.
A box office sensation and winner of 6 Oscars, Forrest Gump remains one of the most iconic, quotable, and beloved films of the past few decades.
Congratulations. How do you feel?
I gotta pay.
I believe he said he had to go pee.
In recent years, though, it's also gotten a fair deal of flack. Part of that is because it won the Best Picture prize over Pulp Fiction and The Shawshank Redemption, both of which have aged like fine wine.
Are you crazy? Or just plain stupid?
Stupid is, stupid does, Mrs. Blue.
Critics have additionally condemned the film's sentimentality and the title character's dimness.
I'm not a smart man, but I know what love is.
Well, a movie's like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get.
My mom always said life was like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get.
Number 5, Transformers.
You think I'm shallow?
Fanboys didn't know what to think when it was announced that Michael Bay would be helming the live-action Transformers movie, but they knew they'd see it anyway.
My name is Optimus Prime. We are autonomous robotic organisms from the planet Cybertron.
Although it was irrefutable mindless entertainment, the masses were sucked in by the blockbuster's solid action, humor, and visuals.
You've got a high-rise double-pump carburetor. That's pretty impressive, Sam.
Double pump?
It squirts the fuel in so you can go faster.
Oh. I like to go faster.
With each passing sequel, however, it became clearer that Bay had nothing new to offer. He simply doesn't seem to realize that making a movie louder doesn't make it better.
Do you hear that? Are you getting this?
Now all the Transformers films blend together as one ceaseless array of mind-numbing explosions.
This is easily 100 times cooler than Armageddon.
Number 4, Gravity.
Houston, I have a bad feeling about this mission.
Right out of the airlock, people hailed Gravity as a cinematic triumph.
Gotta admit one thing. Can't beat the view.
Everyone was universally blown away by the film's special effects, but some complained that the story was as hollow as space.
Kowalski, visual of debris, 9 o'clock.
Half of North America just lost their Facebook.
They also argued that the smaller the screen you watched it on, the less spectacular the experience would be.
Man down! Houston, man down!
So is Gravity just flashy IMAX porn? While the visuals admittedly outshine the dialogue, many people still look beyond the film's stunning surface to see the astronomical body of emotions at its core.
Astronaut is off structure. Dr. Stone is off structure. Dr. Stone, detach. You must detach. If you don't detach, that arm's gonna carry you too far.
Number 3, Crash.
Look, I know what you did was the right thing, okay? But I was humiliated.
Although Brokeback Mountain seemed preordained to win the 78th Academy Award for Best Picture, a select group of people were rooting for Paul Haggis's ensemble drama about racial tension to pull an upset.
But if a white person sees 2 black men walking towards her and she turns and walks in the other direction, she's a racist, right?
Well, the little movie that could crashed the Oscars, and its supporters immediately jumped ship.
Me and my wife are just coming home from the award show. Calm down. Calm down.
Nothing wrong.
Put your hands on top of your head, ma'am.
Now when people discuss the most unworthy Best Picture winners, Crash is typically the easy answer, with many calling it Traffic for Dummies.
I mean, you're the expert here, but to me it rings false.
If you're one of those few people that stand by the Academy's choice, though, we won't judge you.
And that's evidence of racial discrimination? Did you notice that our waitress was black?
Number 2, Titanic.
I'm Jack Dawson.
I like Crash.
It's possible for a movie to become too successful, Titanic being an evident example.
Shout out to Always
kinds of
Brothers,
records
man.
at the box office and the Oscars.
Go watch
but
your
James
movie.
Cameron's
You'll see why I
unsinkable
laugh
hit
at that.
didn't stop there.
Iceberg, right ahead!
For the longest time, it was impossible to go anywhere without seeing Titanic being referenced.
For real.
Once the world finally got sick of it, they really, really got sick of it. Be that as it may, chances are you saw Titanic in theaters multiple times. Any film that accomplishes that
VHS.
must have done something right.
Never let go.
I will let go, Jack.
Before we unveil our number 1 pick, here are a few honorable mentions.
I taught Mayor Hartsfield out of this same book.
I sure do thank you, Miss Daisy.
It's not a Christmas present.
With apologies.
Never heard of it.
All around.
Good morning, Starshine.
Oh my god, I hate them.
The Earth says hello.
Number 1, Avatar.
Well, who'd you expect, numbnuts?
The bigger the movie, the bigger the backlash.
I never really got into that movie.
Seeing how Avatar is currently the highest-grossing film ever, it suffered a behemoth backlash unlike any other.
Outstanding.
Paralleling Titanic, Avatar has gone from reigning at the box office to being the most heavily criticized entity online.
This is a place for prayers to be heard. And sometimes answered.
Bloggers and commenters alike can't stand the notion that a movie with such simplistic themes and a cliched story made over $2 billion. Regardless, there are still plenty of pro-blue people who proudly defend the film, guaranteeing this franchise is just getting warmed up. Do you agree with our list? What other movies have undergone a notable backlash?
I mean, the future can always change.
For more entertaining top 10s published every day, be sure to subscribe to WatchMojo-Top10.
That was too long. Oh,
Come on. You've been yammering since we left Cape Canaveral. Now you decide to shut up. Talk to me.
I'm not even gonna rate that. I'm gonna be honest on this because it was just too long. It was holy. Oh, that was too long for me. Y'all let me know how long that was. That was, oh my god. My goodness, that was long. I ain't even got nothing to say. 6. Alright. I'm finna get up out of here, y'all. Appreciate you rocking with me. Other than that, don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. 2 fingers to the side.